Welcome to Learning English Pro live conversation with me, Jer. We're doing a quiz today, a live quiz. So I'm just going to wait for everyone just to jump on. I'm going to give my glasses a clean because they're a bit dirty. And I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Nice day here in Dublin, busy as always. Busy with work, designing social media stuff, marketing, marketing emails, all that kind of fun stuff, which I really do enjoy. So if you're just joining, jump on and let me know where you're watching from. Hopefully, I have some of my regulars here with me today. We're going to do an idioms quiz. We've been doing that for the last few days, and it's been really fun. And I've got a lot more ready to go. And I also have my tea with me. So, yeah, let me know where you're watching from. Say hi. If this is your first time watching, my name is Jer, and I'm in Dublin, in Ireland. I teach English on the channel, and you're all very welcome. So, today, as I mentioned, we're doing the idioms quiz. Make sure and jump on and say hi, and let me know where you're watching from. I hope I have a few of my regulars. So, I have a long list of idioms that we're going to do. Let me just have a sip of tea. So yeah, weather's quite nice in Dublin. It's about 25 past 4 in the afternoon, and the weather is kind of mixed. It's warm during the day, and then it gets cold in the evening. So I put the heating on last night for like the first time since the summer. So it was quite cold. So I'm back in my jumpers. Okay, so I'll start playing when we get some more people, and we'll do our quiz. These are all English idioms or phrases that we're going to do today, and I'm going to put them into the chat, and I want you to let me know what you think. You know, some of them will be difficult, some of them will be hard, but we'll see how we go. You guys have been surprising me a lot lately with, the easy ones, which I think are easier, are more difficult, and then some of the difficult ones you get straight away. So there's definitely a good mix of different abilities that we're getting on. So that's good. So where is everybody? Usually I have a few people saying hi by now. But yeah, I have a few people watching. Where are you watching from? Are you watching from far or close? I'm in Dublin in Ireland, so you're very welcome to the channel. Make sure and say hi. And when I get some people on, I will start the quiz. If you are new to the channel, I recently just posted, I think it was up yesterday, a brand new medical English lesson. I do lots of medical English here on the channel, and this one is all about radiology, x-rays, MRIs. And if you're a student member, you get a ragad. Hello to you. You're in Syria. Hello to you in Syria. I'm delighted you're here. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, the new lesson has a guide with it for if you're a student member of the channel. Oh, Irish breakfast. Top of the morning to you. Hello, hello. Leah Hayes, hello from Colorado. Hello. Nice to have someone in America watching in the United States. Thank you so much for joining. So now that we have a few people here and a few regulars, let's get started with our idioms quiz, shall we? So, first up, let me just open up my desktop here and have everyone. So great to have you all here, guys. Thank you all so much um, for joining me. And let me just see what we'll have for our first idiom. Okay, let's try this one. Let's start off with an easy one, shall we? So I'm going to pop it into the chat. I'm just pasting it in now. And our first idiom, hello Fisher Custom Bates, hello to you, one of my very, very good members, regulars here, welcome. So our first idiom is hit the jackpot. What's a jackpot? Who is Jack? What's the pot? What's a jackpot? So if you hit the jackpot, what does this mean? Can anyone say? Can anyone say? Fisher, I'm very well. I'm very well. I hope you are well too. I hope you've been listening to some good music. I must listen to that Queen song you mentioned. But yeah, I'm very well. I hope you're well too. So, can anyone tell me what they think hit the jackpot means? This is an idiom phrase in English. Fisher's good. That's good to hear, Fisher. Can you guess what our first idiom means? Excuse me. Hit the jackpot. What would happen if you hit the jackpot? What is a jackpot? Anyone guess? Let me say, I'll give you a clue. This could be something if you enter a lottery, maybe a lottery, or maybe a competition where there's a prize to win. Yes, Fisher. Yes, Fisher. Custom Bates has it. So to hit the jackpot is to win, and quite specifically, it's to win the top prize. So if the top prize on in whatever country you're in, if you have the lottery where you play numbers to win money, and you get the top prize is known as the jackpot. Okay, so if I won 50 million on the Euro Millions, I'd be very happy. You might never see me again. um, but yeah, so that is hitting the jackpot. Uh, when someone buys you a pint, yeah, well, I suppose it depends. Irish Breakfast said that if you can hit the jackpot if someone buys you a pint. So yeah, I suppose it depends on what your definition of a jackpot is. Um, what the hell is a kilometer? A kilometer is a measurement of distance, a standardized metric distance. Hello to you in South Korea. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you're here. What if I bet my son's college fund and win the jackpot? Well, I'm not here to, talk about gambling or promote gambling. So maybe put it in a good savings account, and maybe try and get some good interest on that. Um, the Royal that's I think you're getting agreement there from the Royale Master, who's saying gamble it well. I'd say be a bit more safe maybe. Um, that's good. That's good breakfast. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, to hit the jackpot is to win the prize, but it could be a pint, it could be a few million. So who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's good. Yeah, we've already got some good. So this is an interesting one. This one has a little bit of history, which I am aware of. What is the rule of thumb? What is a rule of thumb? I'll give you an example. I started a new job, and a rule of thumb is that you should always put your coat in a certain place. To rule of thumb, to always bet on black. Gambling. We're doing more gambling. I wasn't expecting us to be talking about gambling today. We should maybe do something about gambling. So, rule of thumb, a guide. Is it a guide to an empire? What do you mean there? So, what is a rule of thumb? So, yes, it is a rule, but what kind of a rule could it be? So, we're having lots of gambling discussion in the chat. The Clash Royale Master is giving some tips. Naweed Ahmadi, hello to you. Fisher in Rome. Uh, in Rome. Rule of thumb. Yeah, so this is I think it's a medieval term. And a rule of thumb is like a general rule that is, everyone kind of follows in a particular context or a particular, job or a situation. A rule of thumb. So that's your thumb. And as far as I know, the beginning of this rule, this phrase, it is measurement. Well, yes, it was a measurement. So, as far as I know, back in medieval times or olden times, there was a rule that a man couldn't beat his wife with a stick that was thicker than his thumb. So that might sound a bit complex, but I think that's really where the origin comes from. So we've already done gambling. Now we're doing domestic violence. So yeah, well done, Nico. Yeah, so back in the day, it was an archaic way of measuring how much a man could beat his wife with a stick. The stick couldn't be thicker than his thumb. So quite cruel origin, but it has no relation nowadays. Nowadays, we say it's a rule of thumb to always turn off your phone before you start teaching. You know, A rule of thumb I follow is I always try and remember to put on my headphones because the sound is not good otherwise. So, a general rule is what a rule of thumb is. So, okay, let's try this one. Coming now to the chat. I'm liking all the emojis in the chat today. I'm going to put up a special emoji now, which is one of the emojis you get from Learning English Pro. So this is Brainy, my little character. You can get him, access to him if you're on student membership. So our next idiom is to blow off steam. What would be blowing off steam? And it might sound rude, but it's not. What is to blow off steam? Do you know what MMA is? Um, I'm not sure. MMA, is that the fighting? The martial arts? Mixed martial arts? Is that what that is? MMA? To relax or chill. Yes, yes, Irish breakfast. Yes. So to relax or chill, but in a certain way as well. There's something additional here. To blow off steam. So, yes, MMA is a mixed martial arts. Yeah. Yeah, I've never really watched it. It's a bit violent for me, I'm afraid. So yeah, to blow off steam. So we have Irish breakfast saying to relax or chill, but there's another little element here too to blow off steam. Why would you have steam in the first place? Why would you have steam? To channel your anger, Irish breakfast. Yes. So you're both right. It's to maybe get rid of your anger, to channel your anger away so that you can relax. Yeah? So it's to releasing your anger. I went to the gym and I ran 5 miles to blow off some steam, and then I came home and I relaxed. It's a way, if you're stressed, to release pressure. So, yeah, well done, everybody. Okay, nice to see some chat in the comments. Okay, so our next idiom is to ring a bell. If something rings a bell, what am I saying? What am I saying? That coat rings a bell. Well, that song rings a bell. If something rings a bell, what does it mean? What could ring a bell? Who can tell me? Who's going to tell me in the chat? To ring a bell. We're doing an idioms quiz here. If you're just joining, I'm Jer and this is Learning English Pro. Hello, Diana. Hello to you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the quiz. So Irish breakfast is in to say comes to your mind. We will remember. Yes. So to ring, if something rings a bell, it's sparking something in your memory. It's reminding you of something. So yeah, well done, Irish breakfast. You got it very, very correct. To ring a bell, to remind something. That song rings a bell. That smell, it rings a bell. Oh, that record, that rings a bell. Something that brings back a memory. Something that sounds familiar. Okay. So let's try another one. So the next one is nice. It's quite visual, really. And it is to bend over backwards. To bend over backwards. So if you bend over backwards for someone, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you being rude? Are you being helpful? Are you being annoying? Are you being confusing? What's happening? To bend over backwards. Bend over backwards. I'm going to have another sip of tea. To go out of your way. Yes, Irish breakfast. You're doing very well today. To go out of your way, to really go do a lot for someone, you know, to help out, to assist, but doing a lot, like I really helped. To help maybe is more than your obligation. Yes, exactly. Uh, Divya is asking what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Irish tea, which is like tea bags, milk, sugar, and yeah. To go backstage, no. To bend over backwards. So what we're saying here is to bend over backwards is if you're to physically do it, you're bending over backwards. That's what we're saying. So that's something that takes a lot of energy. You're doing something that's a lot more than what you're obliged to. So you would say, oh, she's very ungrateful. I've been bending over backwards for her for 3 weeks trying to help her out, and she's very ungrateful. Um, so yeah, I'm glad you get it, Diana. Yeah, so to bend over backwards, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, we've been bending over backwards trying to get the dog better with the vet. Divya is saying, what is my favorite thing about my country? I think just the fact that it's my home and I have my family here. The weather is very nice. There's not much in the way of trouble. It's a very safe place to be. We don't have any animals that can harm you. We don't have natural disasters. Everything's very green. And it's a great country. Generally, people are very friendly. Divya, if you visit my country, what should you eat? I would Google a spice bag. A spice bag is quite good. We also have like really good dairy products, really good cheese, milk, and all that kind of stuff. And we have really good steak. So I'd suggest maybe as a good steak restaurant. Diana is asking me, how old am I? How old do you think I am? I am 43. I'm 43. Divya, yeah, you should definitely give them a try. We've really good produce and meats and butter, and we've the best butter in the world. You'd think I'm 36. That's very kind of you, but add on 7 years, so I'm 43. Yeah, but thank you very much. You're 42. I look early 30s. You're all very kind. I try and stay out of the sun, so that could be why. That could be why maybe. But yeah, you're all very kind. I'm sure we're all very youthful together. So are we ready for another idiom? So we're going to try another one. Let's have a look. Is it cold? The house isn't too cold. Good night, Raj Star. Good night to you. Hello to you. So it's not cold. It's a little bit cold outside. It's getting cooler. It's warm outside now. In the evening, it's cold. Um, Irish Breakfast is saying that if I enjoy comfort and tea, I might be a hobbit from Tolkien stories. Yes, from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all of those. They're great stories, great reference there. And yeah, and with my beard, maybe I am a bit of a hobbit and I like to stay inside a lot. So yeah, maybe. Hi, New Skill. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Thank you for joining us for our idioms quiz. So our next idiom is call it a day. New Skill, do I remember you? Yes, I remember your name all right. I have so many people coming on now with the chat. It's great. I get overwhelmed sometimes with all the names. So, have I ever heard of Frank McCourt and Jerry Hannon having an argument on The Late Show with Kay Byrne? Robert, that's very cultural and very specific. I don't know. I do know the name Frank McCourt. And obviously, I know the Late Late Show, which is a very well known Irish TV show, but I haven't seen that situation. Divya is saying, call it a day. It means the end of the day or something. So, yes, very good. New skill, I am from India. You will be my friend. Oh, everyone, we're all friends here. So, Divya has said, call it a day. It means the end of the day. So, call it a day. You would say you're finished. It's a way of saying, I'm finished. I'm calling it a day. I've been working all day. I'm calling it a day. I'm going to go home. I've had enough. The day is over. The work is done. So concluding the day, maybe. Yes, Divya, you're exactly right. So we have a watcher from Thailand. Thank you so much for joining. You're so welcome here. Your script is in your own language, so I can't read it, I'm afraid. But I'm so glad you're here. And new skill. Yes, we can talk personally here. Irish breakfast, call it a day to retire for the evening, relax, prepare. Exactly. Robert, you're saying the Frank McCourt, he wrote, yes, Angela's Ashes, that's what I know, is that he feels Frank miserable and drab and he likes, Oh, I will. I'll definitely have a look. I'll definitely have a look. And you're Welsh. Thanks so much for popping on, Robert. Um, Diana, the result of the day, call it a day. Yes, so the day is over, it's finished, absolutely. Can we meet? I don't meet in public anymore, I'm afraid. I don't do that and I don't like to share my mobile number. I don't have a WhatsApp. I do everything on here. You can always contact me, leave a comment. I'm not a personal teacher. I work, on the YouTube. Hi AU, hello to you. And you want to become an interpreter, an entrepreneur, I see. Well, check out my business English. I do lots of business English. That should be helpful to you. No problem, Robert. I will definitely check it out. Divya, do I know about Charlie Kirk? Yes. I don't know anybody in the world who doesn't know about Charlie Kirk. Is it winter? It's autumn here, otherwise known as fall in America, AU. So it's coming into winter. We'll be in winter in a few weeks. Diana, you're very welcome. I'm so happy to do everything that I can do for you. So, new skill, can I help you? I am helping you as much as I can on here. If I answered everybody who wants to meet me personally or talk to me personally, I would never have time for anything else. And I'm a very busy man. I have this YouTube channel and I have my own business. So unfortunately, I don't offer personal services. I don't offer personal teachings or anything like that. But if I'm always here on lives a couple of times a week, if you really want to support and dig into English more, check out my student membership. It's $4.99 a month, and you can sign up there. You get lots of PDF guides with my lessons. It's a great learning resource. Thank you so much, Diana. Um, New skill, I don't live in America. I'm in Ireland, so I couldn't tell you how much it is in America, but I think it's expensive. Uh, so no problem, sir. You can call me Lectin. Lectin. Thank you so much, Lectin, and thanks for joining us on the live today. Will I do another idiom, guys? Is it time for another idiom? So Lectin, let's see how you do with this one. So if we do something, let me see. I have a big list here, and I want to get a good one for you. So this is an interesting one. So, what is the idiom to speak of the devil? If I was talking to someone and I said, "Speak of the devil," what am I saying? Is there a demon approaching? Is there something bad? Is it something good? Hello there. Can you also make video or live session for IELTS? I've done lots of lessons there, so you should check out the channel and the videos. I have lots of business and medical stuff. So yeah, new skill. I don't know what that means. You're asking me to say something, and I'm not sure what it means. So I don't want to say something that I don't really know. I don't want to be offensive or anything like that, or say it wrong. So I appreciate what you're trying to do, but thank you. So, what's our idiom mean, guys? To speak of the devil. To speak of the devil. And Divya is in with the guess. I think it means coincidence or something. Coincidence. Yes, yes, it could. Yes, it is about a coincidence. So, what type of coincidence? I think we have na 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 na. It said hi, hello to you. To speak of someone who just showed up. Absolutely perfect Irish breakfast. Yes. And Divya, you were correct too. It's about a coincidence. So just say we're talking, I'm talking to you, and I'm saying, Miriam was here last week and she caused a big argument. And then Miriam walks in the door. I would say, speak of the devil. Here's Miriam. So it's when you speak of somebody, the full phrase is speak of the devil and he is sure to appear. So it's a way to maybe put people off talk gossiping, maybe a bit of a morality, but yeah, speak of the devil and he shall appear. So that's where it comes from. We talked about Miriam. She just walked in the door. It's almost like we're saying, God, we cursed ourselves by talking about her. Divya, wow, new knowledge. I love this. Yes, exactly. It's always good to learn, especially idioms, because they're a little bit confusing, aren't they? Elon Met, hi, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining the live. Divya, you got it. Rita, welcome back. Hello, dear friend. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. So, if you're just joining, we're doing an English idiom quiz today. Love to you too. Thank you so much for joining, and love to all my fabulous people who are joining me today. It's always great to talk to everybody, and it's great to see the same faces coming back. Feels like I'm building a community. Van Try Tran, thank you so much for joining. Hello to you. Hello to you. Do I have any girlfriends? No, I'm afraid not. No, and I don't know anybody to help you with, I'm afraid. Rita, so nice live. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's so nice that we can all chat and be here. Irish breakfast. That saying properly came about by scrupulously about evil versus good. Yes, yes, I think probably so. Let's run another one. Yes, let's do another idiom. You're dead right, Divya. Thank you so much, Rita. You're full of compliments. Okay, so next up, this one might be a bit more difficult, maybe. Something that's under one's nose. What does this mean? If something is right under your nose, what's going on? Oh, thank you so much, Rita, for your subscribe. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. Rando, am I an English expert? Yes, I would say now I am. I'm running this channel for 8 years, and I have an English teacher, a CELTA trained English teacher, a TEFL trained English teacher. I have a degree in English literature. And yeah, I've written books, I've written guides, I've published maybe about 2,000 videos on this channel about English. So I hope I'm a master of English by now. So Divya is in with the correct answer. Directly in front of someone, yes. Saying something face to face, like no hesitation. Love you, love you. Thank you so much, Rita. Obvious in plain sight. Yes. So you've all kind of got the right kind of idea. So if something is under your nose, it's obvious. It's something that's been really obvious. I didn't realize it's been right under my nose all along. Or I can't believe she didn't see it. It's been right under her nose, you know? Have you don't know English Hindi? I don't know Hindi, I'm afraid. I don't know Hindi, Rita, but I wish I did. I have an Indian friend who speaks Hindi, and interestingly, there is a setting. If you watch any of my videos, there's a setting in the corner where you can change the language to Hindi, and French and German and Polish and Spanish, and it's one of the features that YouTube have unlocked just for my channel. So check that out. It's a good way to watch a video in Hindi and then watch it in English and compare. So yeah, Gaia the Sage, welcome back. So happy to see you. Um, New Skill was saying a Hindu mantra of Rama and Avatar Vishnu, just spreading the pathology. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't know. I don't like to say something if I'm not sure what it means. So thank you so much, Gaia the Sage. You're definitely my sage in this. Dunu Claude, hello. I appreciate your work. Where are you born? I am Irish. I'm in Dublin, in Ireland, in Europe, on planet Earth, to be very specific. I'm in Dublin, South Dublin, born in Ireland, and very proud and happy to be Irish. Elon Met, you can ask me anything. I may not answer, but you can certainly ask. Your job is also a teacher, right? Yeah, so I don't practice as a teacher anymore. I trained as a teacher and TEFL teacher, and I've taught many people English over the years. But no, I'm not practicing as a teacher now at the moment. I'm a little bit more involved in business and marketing and social media and kind of creative stuff now. Divya, you love the Irish dance. That is great. Irish dance is brilliant. If no one knows about Irish dance, just Google river dance in the Eurovision, and that would be, yeah. Elon, thank you for your question. Now, Elon, your question has been hidden by YouTube, and I can't access it, so I can't get there. But I think love is always important. But I think once you said the other word in the comment, it got blocked. So I'm going to try and say your name, Nuzia Mondlane. Oi. I think you're saying hello. Hello to you. Hello, hello. So, yeah, all good, everybody. Now, okay. So, Elon, it's gone. It has gone last as an interview to you. Um, yeah, it feels like a long one today. This is like an interview. Do you think what is the key for beginning to speak English fluently? I think practice is the best. Dan Kyo Mi Math, yes, you're definitely right. Practice, practice, practice. Engaging with the English. Come on to this live with me. Listen, talk, chat, ask questions. AI is, I say it nearly every live, AI is fantastic to practice and become a really good speaker in English. AI will correct you in real time. Divya and Elon are getting on very well in the chat. I think we might have a little bit of a romance starting here, which is lovely. Learning English Pro, it's more about than just English, guys. So let's try our next idiom. We've got a little bit distracted. So our next idiom is to steal the show. If someone steals the show, what are they doing? Divya, oh my god, no romance, please. I hear you. I hear you. You need to bring a pot of tea into your room before the live. I know, and the tea is getting empty. I know, I'm going to need someone to bring me tea at the very least. Um, so to take the highlight, Divya, you are correct. You are correct. Not only are you taking Elon's highlight, but you're taking the correct answer for this question. To steal the show is to take the attention. To steal the show, to be attention or focus. Perfect Irish breakfast. Yes, very good. Well done, Divya. Well done. So, yes, to steal the attention, to take the limelight, to get all the focus of something, and to take it from somebody, or take it from a thing, Sometimes we say this in media, if there's been a scandal and something else comes along, it steals the limelight, it steals the show. So let's try another one. You guys are doing really well today. These are much more difficult, I think, today. So I'm glad I'm able to give you a challenge. So if you play it by ear, what are you doing? Play it by ear. What does it mean to play it by ear? Thank you, Diana. I'm glad you like that one. Play it by ear. So, what are you doing if you play something by ear? Play it by ear. I'm going to have another sip of tea. Is this one more difficult? It's not about listening to music. Means something not goes to plan. Yes, you're in the right section there. Take action according to the situation rather than planning in advance. That is the perfect definition. Thank you, Divya. Play it by ear, to have plans that not might be set in stone. Yes, so you're all right. So to play something by ear probably means that you're not really sure what's going to happen. So you're just going to go with the situation and react in time. So yes, you're right. It doesn't mean that you don't have a plan, but you can't really have a plan. So you have to play it by ear. You have to just go along, see what happens, and react in that moment. Lots of messages. So well done to you guys, Diana, Divya, and Irish Breakfast. You've all done very well. Um, do you think most people use grammar wrong? For example, should Johnny walked his dog to the park really be written Johnny walked his dog to the park? Johnny walked his dog to the park. Johnny walked his dog to the park. Well, the grammar there, I mean, the your thanks, Rando. I mean, the capitalization there, you've capitalized dog, his dog, and park, which would be wrong grammar wise. Johnny walked his dog to the park. Johnny walked his dog to the park. So, yeah, like I mean, the most important thing is communication, really, isn't it? And getting things. So, yeah, but the capitalization is really important there. So let's see. Improvisation, Diana. Yes, to improvise really is what we're saying. Is to play it by ear is just to kind of make it up as you go along. Divya is telling us where she's from. She's from Delhi. Improvisation, yes. Yeah, let's calm down, Elon. Let's calm down. Did we see my last message for play it by ear? Let me just see. Yes, I did. To have plans that might not be set in stone. So yeah, exactly. I'm going to play it by. I don't have any set plans. I'm going to play it by ear and see what happens. What pub are you going to tonight? I'm not sure. We're going to play it by ear and see wherever we end up. No problem, Diana. You're very welcome. So let's see. Our next one is a good one. Thank you so much, guys. Now, so our next idiom is to leave no stone unturned. To leave no stone unturned. Easy for me to say. Play it by ear. Go with the flow. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Irish breakfast. So, so to try everything, to search everywhere. Yes, well done, well done, well done. Yes, exactly. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. To do everything to achieve something. Yes, to leave no stone unturned. You are searching everything, you're doing everything, you're doing absolutely everything you can to achieve your goal. So, we will find your dog. We'll leave no stone unturned until we find your dog. Someone lost their wedding ring. We will search everywhere you went today. We'll leave no stone unturned. So yeah, it's not a good one. I'm glad that's new for you, Diana. It's a good one. It just means that you're being very thorough. You're searching everywhere. You're doing everything you can. You're really, really, really trying your hardest to complete your task, to find something. So, yeah. Divya, yeah, you should be really proud of yourself to know these. These are hard phrases. And, the whole thing with idioms is that sometimes they have no connection to what we're doing. I mentioned a dog. You always had a Scottish Terrier as a cute dog. I love dogs. I really love dogs. Like the Jack Russell is my favorite one. They're really clever, and I would love, love, love a dog, but just currently it's just not possible. But yeah, dog. I'm dog crazy. Yeah, Divya, well done. You're doing brilliant. And yeah, isn't it great to know that you're learning them and they're easy for you. So let's do another few and see how we go. Oh, I'm glad you thought they were cute Irish breakfast. They are. They're nice and small little dogs. So, if we're going to put something under wraps, to keep it under wraps, what does this mean? What does it mean? I'm going to keep that under wraps. Is it something food related? Is it something about information? Is it about maybe clothing? Irish breakfast is saying to tell no. Divya is saying to keep secrets. Anyone else have an answer? Anyone else? To keep it under wraps. To keep it under wraps. What do we think? So, Irish breakfast, you're doubling down to tell no on someone. And Divya's saying to keep a secret till it's supposed to be revealed. And Diana's saying she has no clue. Well, I'm going to reveal that Divya is correct, I'm afraid, Irish breakfast. To keep something secret. You could say no and say, no, I'm keeping it under wraps. It's a secret. But the meaning is to keep it something secret. And Wendell's, thank you so much for joining. To keep something hidden, yes. Hamoudi, to hide something from others. Yes, well done, well done. So, yes, very well done, everybody. To keep something secret, to keep something, hidden. Yeah. So, let's have another one. In the nick of time. In the nick of time. So obviously, time related, but what does it mean in the nick of time? Who's Nick? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me? In the nick of time. Who's Nick? Just in time. Divya's in with just in time. Are we going to have any other guesses? Yes, Irish breakfast, you're definitely right there. Divya, to like barely reached in time. Yeah, yeah, barely reached in time. Yes. No more guesses. So yes, in just in the nick of time, just in time. Um, you you're going to a concert. Just made it on time. Wendel's yes. Schedule of time. Yes, it's about schedules. So just say you're going to the concert, and the traffic was bad. The bus was late. You're sweating. You're trying to get there. The concert starts at 8 o'clock and you get there at 7:59. You're just 1 minute. You have arrived in the nick of time. Just in time for something. You know, you didn't come early, you didn't come late. You arrived just before you were supposed to, in the nick of time. Okay? Well done. You guys are doing really well. So let's maybe do one more. And this is maybe, is it a negative one? Is it a positive one? To burn bridges. To burn bridges. What are we doing? Irish breakfast. You guessed and you tried and you have been correct so many times. So, you can't get everything right. I like to say sometimes I make a mistake to prove I'm human, to prove I'm not perfect. So it's okay. You tried, you know, that's the main thing. And you're engaging and you've gotten loads right already. So, to burn bridges, to do something which is like impossible to recover. Yeah, yeah, you're in the right. But in what way and in what context? It's about a certain context in life. So what can we say? What can we say? To settle a conflict, it's the opposite of that. It's the opposite. It is the opposite. Not to settle, but to kind of do more conflict, really, to part ways from someone or something. Wendell's, yes. So Irish breakfast is said to settle a conflict, but you are correct there with conflict. And Divya said to do something which is like impossible to recover from. So yes, and you said ruin a relationship. Yes, to end a relationship with someone. Now, it could be a personal relationship, it could be like a diplomatic relationship between two countries where you burn bridges. So think of the bridge as the thing that connects two people, the friendship or, the family ties or something like that. And you burn the bridge. The bridge is destroyed. So there's no going back. It's over. So yeah, there's conflict, and conflict leads is the burning of the bridge. Yes, build a bridge. Build a bridge. I have a really nice one. I'll tell you that in a second. So Wendell's has got it as well. And Divya, you're right. When the bridge is burnt, it's very, very tricky to recover from this situation. Some would say almost impossible. If you burn bridges with me, it's usually the end, I'm afraid. Um, you're right. I was thinking to build a bridge. So Irish breakfast, you were thinking of build a bridge. So there was a time in my life when I was a teenager when I replied to everybody, any problem anybody ever had, I would be like, build a bridge and get over it. That was my idiom that I had. Build a bridge and get over it. I was very dramatic. Um, so not able to reconcile something. Yes, exactly. Not able. Burning bridges is really, really bad. If we think of, I don't want to get political. Let's say there's two countries that are having bad difficulties, and one fires a missile at another. That is burning bridges. That is ending relationships. That is burning down that connection, that dialogue between two people, two countries, two presidents. To reconcile, can you? Divya is asking, what is to reconcile? Can you explain? Of course. Orange versus green conflict. Yes, yes. So, to reconcile is to make friends, make peace, to recover from, and it tells you, reconcile is telling you that there was problems, and to reconcile is to make peace again, to make friends, to build a relationship, to improve a relationship, to repair a relationship, to reconcile. So I hope that helps. Okay. So let's do one more, and then I'm going to build a bridge and get over it. And as usual, my battery is. Div, you got it. Great, great. Okay, we're going to end up. This is one that's kind of Irish, I think. I think this one is Irish. I'm going to claim this idiom as Irish. If you are on the ball, what are you? Are you playing soccer? Are you playing rugby? Are you doing a dance? Irish breakfast. I need Irish flags behind me on the wall. Yeah, I should really. I should really. On track. Irish breakfast. You are correct. On track. Divya, I have no my. You have no idea. Well, you've had plenty of correct answers, so it's okay to get to sit this one out. But Irish breakfast is in with the correct answer. On track. Yes, on track. So if you were on the ball, and I always think, you know, of someone standing on a ball for some reason, and that takes great balance, doesn't it? Great, almost perfection, to balance, to stand on a ball, like a circus performer. So yeah, it means exactness. It means to be on track, to be correct, to be right. Really, it's a really positive. It's a good general kind of positive, good all round kind of phrase. He's on the ball. You're correct. You're on the ball. You're right. You're on the ball. Oh, that guy. He knows what he's doing. He's really on the ball. Yeah, I know, standing on the ball. That's the way I think about it. Because if you had to stand on the ball, I mean, that takes a lot of balance. I mean, a lot of perfection is going on there. So, yeah, you're on the ball. You're doing a good job. Really, a great job. Perfection, really. So, yeah, well done. Maybe it does come from standing on the ball, or maybe like a seal. Like a seal, a performer, like the animal, the R animal with the ball. I have no idea. I don't know. Someone probably has studied these things. So that's great. That's great, guys. God, we did a lot of idioms today again. So well done to everybody. Thank you so much for joining. If you want to check out, head over right now and check out my brand new medical English lesson that's all about radiology. It has 15 terms with definitions and sentence examples that you can use straight away. It's a great resource for doctors, nurses, medical students, and really anyone that's really interested. If you want to learn English, as a general English speaker, I know about MRIs and X-rays. It's just part of the vernacular and part of discussions, and good to know and have some medical English knowledge. And there's a great guide that comes with it. It's for $1.99 on the YouTube store. If you're part of my student membership, the link is in the description. You get access to all my PDFs automatically. That's part of your membership. And membership also includes access to 300 English lessons for members only. Great resource. And if you really want to support the channel, support me in making this channel happen every day, that's a great way to support the channel. It's $4.99 a month. Irish breakfast. I'll have your tomorrow morning. Divya's having an Irish breakfast tomorrow. Oh, Divya, nothing like an Irish breakfast. Bless y'all. Thank you so much. Divya, I'm glad you had a fun time. I'm glad you all joined today. It's great to talk to everybody and have a chat with everyone, no matter where you're watching from in the world. I'm so happy that you're here. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with a friend. Watching with a friend and interacting together is a great way to learn. I really, really recommend it. Also, using AI, Gemini from Google is really good for pictures as well. It's really gotten much, much better. So yeah, thank you so much, Divya. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you again, and you definitely will see me again. Yeah, I'll be on Most days for the rest of the month, there. What are we on? We're on the 23rd today, so I'll probably on every day for the rest of the month at about 4 o'clock. Smile is power. Hello, sir. Hello to you. So yeah, it's been a great live, everybody. I'm trying to stay on a little bit longer. Smile, I'm sorry you're very depressed. I hope you can. We're ending the chat now, but I hope you can go back and watch and cheer yourself up. Wendell, thank you so much. And Wendell's, you were really good. You got some really great answers in today. You were in like a shot with those correct answers. So well done to you. I hope you can come back and join us for another one. Riham Osama, thank you so much for a great. Have a great day. Have a great day to you too. It's going to be a good one. It's 5:15 now, so we've been on for almost an hour. So I'm glad you enjoyed, Wendell. I did too. I really enjoy these lives. I love sitting here and just talk for an hour. So my plan for the rest of the day is at 6 o'clock this evening. I have a YouTube seminar. It's actually related to these lives and helping me improve the lives in any way I can. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to relax for the evening. So yeah, thank you so much. Next time, keep safe, everyone. Thank you so much, Wendell. That's a great community spirit. So that's it, guys. We're finished up for today. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to subscribe, check out the student membership, and my latest video on medical English radiology. So thanks so much. Have a great day. Thanks so much for joining. And I wish you a safe day. And I'll see you all tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Bye.